Hello guys, and hello everyone at home. Today I'm really excited to present our new shareholders to iGaming Next, Lahcene Merzoug Tim Heath, and Eirik Reed. It's really excited for us to have you guys a part of our journey, and as we now move forward, we'll start launching some really excited projects together and trying to take the iGaming Next into the future of media and events, basically. But Robin, I'd like to start by asking you. COVID-19 possibly changed the conference space and conference landscape forever. Who do you think will emerge as the winners and losers in this situation?
Hi, Per, and thank you. And let me just first state that I'm equally excited to take part in this with all of you guys. I think we have a fantastic venture and contribution to the iGaming industry ahead of us. Very good question, and it touches the very basis of why I wanted to partner up with this. I think the conferencing space is up for disruption. What's sure is that the land-based conferences is going to come back with a vengeance. I think people are tired of sitting looking at each other from through screens and through distance. And the day the world opens up again, it's going to be amazing. And we're all looking forward to that. Now, in the interim, I think we're going to see something that is going to change. I think the event and conference space in the meanwhile have moved online, and those who's able to capture the form factor of online, those who are able to bring value to online, are those who's going to be able to build a brand. And when the conferencing market comes back in person, it's going to be those who's able to deliver value both online and in person, who's able to bring the credibility, the warmth of meeting each other in person, but also the recency and the frequency of meeting online that is going to take the space. And I think iGaming Next is perfectly positioned to do so. So it's really exciting to be part of it.
Thank you, Robin, and equally excited to have you on board, of course. Tim, I'm curious to ask you. I mean, you're a professional investor, and since COVID, the event sphere has undergone, an absolute slaughter since COVID happened. So why choose to go against this, and why choose to invest in an event company right now?
Thanks, Pierre, and likewise, very, very excited to be a part of this journey. I suppose for us, we love disruptive technology and investing in that. And I think trying to find the medium between what an online event looks like and an offline event is the exciting part of what is to be disrupted and actually taking it forward. You guys have all been to ICE and Sigma and SBC and all these events for the last 10 years. They're all the same. We all love going to the events and talking face to face. And I think it's a hugely important first step in a relationship building. Then how do we take that on the next? How do we then continue that business negotiation on a Zoom, on a sort of technology basis? So I'm looking at how we merge the two together, still having that friendly banter in person, but then taking the negotiations on forward. And just, I love the podcast you're doing and really providing some thought leadership for the industry. I think that's an important part of what you got from an event, but now finding that sort of cohesion between offline and digital is the disruptive way forward. And I'm looking forward to being a part of doing this.
Yeah, thank you, Tim. It's been great to get to know you via Zoom as well, but I hope that we can have that in person soon as well. Lahcene, I mean, you've been a part of this journey in a way, been around this concept from the very first day of our inception, and you have your own personal history with iGaming Next, actually. So I want to ask you, what does iGaming Next and iGaming Idol and the other projects that we have mean to you personally?
First of all, I just have to echo what you all said. I'm super excited to take part of this venture, and I think iGaming Next has come to represent a lot for me, such as forward-thinking thought leaders and innovation. But my very first encounter with iGaming Next was actually through the brand iGaming Idol. And this was back in 2017, and I was working for a smaller operator, and we didn't have much of a budget for competitions. But iGaming Idol really stood out for us. For the first time in our industry, at least, a competition would reward the people behind the successes and not the companies themselves. And as a smaller operator back then, I don't think we had very high hopes of getting shortlisted in any categories or actually winning them. But we felt that it would be a great and good and positive exercise to send in nominations, and show how much we actually appreciated each other. And the screening process that followed was more professional than I have seen before. And the judges were actually senior people from a line of different competitors. And in the end, not only did our small company manage to get the most shortlistings, but we actually won a very prestigious award. And all this without us being previous customers of iGaming Next, without us buying expensive tables, and without us buying ad space or something similar. So to answer your question, I would say that the brand stands for a very high integrity and trust for me.
Yeah, thank you for that, Lahcene. I appreciate that. Obviously, it's something we've been working hard on during the last year. It's certainly something we intend to continue working with high integrity, thought leadership, and trying to take this space into the next level. So once again, I'd like to thank all of you, and I know that we are in completely different parts of Europe, all of us except for me and Lahcene in Malta. So hopefully I can see you guys soon in Malta or somewhere else.
Looking forward
to it.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.